Welcome everyone, this is Michi Hoya. This is another test for the upcoming Race Indy Pro Championship by FSR. And the guys that see me regularly, that will probably notice a slight change in my face, that will also notice that this new camera is probably not yet 100% perfect setup yet. Means I'm gonna change the automatic lighting system. There's a lot of stuff I need to somehow still get my head around and be able to probably draw up a new startup drill, because we are now on a new camera that comes from over here. Basically, it's not a new camera, it's the old camera that was supported, or that was asked to view my face, but thanks to this new camera having a USB-C plug-in, I was forced to swap them around for a hotfix, and therefore we're gonna get going with this here at the minute. Because the reason why it's a bit different, let's see, yeah, you guys finally able to see this view pin sharp and like with a lot more quality. That's at least what I hope, that's at least what I expect from this camera swap. That is the reason why I got a new camera on. And I hope you will enjoy this view a little more. I hope you guys will be able, if we have to run in this view, to see a little bit clearer picture. And yeah, thank you Adam McGuire to join us for, well, what is effectively a testing stream, but you already see this track car combination pisses me off quite a lot. Yeah, Ivut, no input lag anymore, and in general a much better view, I believe. The reason why I had to change is the fact that I had twice the same camera on the rig, a C922. One is looking at my feet, the other one was looking at the rig. And at times they started biting each other, obviously, because they have the same name, they have the same ID and stuff. So my PC had troubles keeping them separated. Beyond that, due to the fact that, yeah, those are a little cheaper, sometimes it happens that OBS will show flickering on them when they are not externally powered and when they are run in the standard 720p resolution. And that flickering, I just couldn't get rid of it, so the hotfix for that was running the cams at 800-600 resolution, so a resolution that has been state of the art like 20 years ago. So I was like, okay, if you're gonna put up the 4K camera in the back, then people are gonna love it. Speaking about 4K, bear with me. I think it's just on 1080p right now. Let me see if I can get a hotfix in real quick. I was managing this this camera for the past hour. I don't want to fuck it up, of course. Is it possible to put this into 4? Oh, did. Uh-oh, issues. No, I can't put it into 4K, it seems. Can I? Let me see. Oh. No, I can't. So, I mean, despite everything, it is a 4K camera, but you guys should be able to really see real clear picture now. Anyway, coming towards the actual plan of tonight is doing testing for the upcoming Indy Pro race. And guys, the reason why I've called this a rainbow row is FSR administration took the track, lowered the grass level by, I don't know, I'm gonna show you what I mean, a few centimeters, so that you go back to the grass, but when you come back onto the track, you see that? You better see it probably from this view. Just gonna over exaggerate a little, but I'm gonna come back at the track now, and you see it's just, you're jumping up and down, which means effectively, once you decide to put a foot off the track, like this, and you want to come back, you're simply going to spin. So, effectively, this is Rainbow Row. Once you cross the grass, or once you get into the grass, you're well, you need that helicopter to come back on track, actually. You know, usually I wouldn't be so sore about this, but this car is fundamentally hard to drive. And you will see a lot of people off the track at times, which will cause issues, because once drivers try to come back, they're going to ruin their car. I can imagine that when trying to come back from the grass onto the road, you be able to rip off your front wing, not gonna lie. And I think that is a safety concern to me. Will it be fixed? I don't think so. Should it be fixed? I do think so. But at the end, you all know the famous quote, it's same for everyone anyway, so I better start dealing with it. And you know, no harm done to anyone, and also no offense to anyone. It is just a decision. Someone had an idea, the idea was put forward, and here we go now. And I mean, it's just the same like if FIA decides to suddenly change formats of racing or whatever, then it is what it is. People still gonna race, people still gonna like it or dislike it or whatever. Anyway, we're now doing a little bit of testing because tomorrow I'm going to be out of town. Why am I going to be out of town? We're going to explain this later in a small video still to come up tonight. And ooh, yeah, this is exactly what I mean. And now I'm surfing on the grass or on the exit of Rainbow Road, and I can't really make it back until now. So that is thanks to the grass being uneven with the track. And yeah, just imagine this is turn 1 and imagine the drama going on a race start. So there you go. So I hope you guys agree with me that the new view for the rig is a huge improvement for you as a spectator. It's not too big of an issue for me. Effectively, you guys and also competitors are now able to see what I'm gonna change here. Don't want to crash into the wall. Did I? Yeah, of course I did. I mean, what I'm gonna change here on the button box and what it gonna, what's it gonna do on the car. Anyway, coming up, doing more laps. So I'm gonna put you guys back into the standard view so you enjoy the racing a little bit. We're gonna change back into qualifying view later on in the stream. Of course, I want to celebrate this improvement a little. Was an investment into the stream and an investment that you guys actually make possible by keep watching the videos, by keep donating, and by keeping liking those videos and making the channel grow. That will also enable us to do more stuff in the future. I'm currently trying to get on a good microphone for you know, for doing better vlogs. I'm trying to get a streaming microphone as such for better audio quality at some point. The headset will probably not be gone due to the competitive racing and stuff. I know that Dan Suzuki is using earplugs for getting the engine noises into his ears, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. So I will remain with a Mickey Mouse, with a classic one. So once again, also FSR administration has reduced the grip on the track, which makes it considerably hard to drive. Car's absolutely random there. It feels understeery to me. Nice. So this is what I mean. Despite I didn't touch a single wall, but the car, front splitter damage, front left damage. I think you can see that quite clear in the meanwhile as well, if I'm speaking about damage. So if anyone needs to prove, there is the view. Sporting wise, I'm not too sure whether investing on a new camera was a smart idea. I just make myself a lot more visible and a lot more readable to anything else happening, which is well, good for you, good for the competitors, probably not as good for me, but you know, being a streamer, giving something back to the community also means opening up for the public. That's alright, that's a thing I can deal with. Maybe it's gonna hurt us in one or another race, but it is what it is. At the minute, just trying to do good laps around here, but the car's a handful too. This is doch zum Kotzen. And now it's light blue everywhere. So, as I said, we're gonna put this into quality view because this stream is also a good possibility for you guys to see what it is like to drive this car. So to see what's going on, the steering wheel and everything, you can enjoy this view a lot more.
4.20.
I have to admit, I lost quite the fun driving this car. When we were doing the pre-season race in Speed Valley, the car was challenging to drive, but fun. This is just, I'd say it's utterly retarded. Oh Mann, ey. Yeah, Adam, I hear ya.
That was a
I hear you very much.
3.75.
Well, obviously I am tight with Evo Motorsports together with Yanni Simic, but this, honestly, this is just a fucking joke. Like, the ARB in the back is so stiff again. That you need a stiff ARB in the front to not make the car spin, but if you make the front ARB stiff, the car simply doesn't turn. See? Just understeers until the power band kicks in, and then it's more of a rally car rather than an Indy car. Yeah, front right dark blue, light blue. Just look at it, and wait till the next component on the car is about to get light damage. I need a softer front anti-roll, but I can't drive the car otherwise around corners. Nice, nice. Rear left dark blue. If you do that tomorrow in the race, that's gonna end your race pretty badly, because I have had some contact with Alex Siebel and Martin Stefanko in Sebring Turn 1, if you've seen the highlights video on round 3. And that little notch made our rear suspension go in dark blue, which totally screw up the balance on the rear. Like, for honestly, the car was a handful to drive and a lot more difficult and a lot different to drive than before. And this is definitely something you don't want to experience, but going over the curbs and stuff, if you just touch the grass, you're pretty much dead. And at the same time, you shall not touch the curbs because you're pretty much dead. So target for us now, 2 consistent laps without dying. But you see, the car is more like a rally car going out of the final corner complex. So feedback on the big view, is it? I hope it's not too blurry. I hope it's working nice 60 FPS. I hope the camera doesn't produce any glitches. How is the lighting? What do you say? Is it too dark? Issue is, if I set it more light, then you guys gonna see a white bright light on the screen, but no colors and no contrast and stuff. This is probably as fast as you can drive the car around this area here. Das ist so geisteskrank.
That was a 1:33.86.
Come on, turn. Car simply doesn't turn. and then you hit the grass, and then it's dead. And that is why I call it Rainbow Road. You put one foot into the grass, and you're simply done. Little bitty buddy, thank you for the feedback, and also Adam, thank you for the feedback. I appreciate you guys' honest supports there. I mean, that's nice indeed. What's that car, Cameron? Stop hating on my mod. It's shit, man. I'm kidding, but I mean, it's not shit, but it's not enjoyable to drive. Well, that's just my personal opinion. People watch me for telling personal opinions, you know. But quite frankly, I'm still full of joy, or well, not full of joy, but I'm still enjoying it a little bit myself. But you guys know me, I'm soon coming to the point where I just get utterly frustrated. By the way this thing drives, but we'll see. Again, we tried to do consecutive laps with the primary tire, and somehow we're just gonna have to survive on Sunday. But the problem is you cannot drive this car or you cannot be quick but trying to not go towards the limit, because even if you do a little mistake beyond the limit, you're just gonna die. It's like nearly impossible to avoid going off track, which is a tragedy, but it is what it is. Rally car it is. Come on, stay on the freaking track, Mitchie, come on. Too quick. Ooh, no, I touched the rainbow death trap. And now look at the car. Light blue all around. Meh. Cameron. Brrr. But all morning is not gonna help me something. I need to somehow master it. See me doing that tomorrow in the race. Paper hype. So, quick question, you guys want to stay in that view or want to get back to the actual onboard? And please, in the next time, if some problems arise with the cameras, either they start flickering or showing a weird picture, please let me know, so I get chances to fix it. Thank you, little bitty buddy. It's important feedback because I need to shut down or put down OBS into the tray, otherwise I'm going to get getting stuttering on the screen. So therefore I can't notice if one of those cameras decide to say nope. Come on. I mean, the hard thing is, at the moment I'm just trying to do laps without dying, but then remember, we also need to get ourselves competitive. Oh guys, you're gonna see me frustrated tomorrow, trust me.
That was a 1:35.65.
Nee, das ist nicht zu machen. Es macht doch keinen Spaß. Usually I do enjoy what we do pretty much. And usually you can give me whatever car, whatever track, and I can enjoy it. But I can't enjoy this by all means. Even going to the grass does damage your car. Now you guys can say, well, in real life racing this is the same. Yep. Okay, true. We've achieved real life racing simulation here, but it is so easy to go out into the grass there because of how the car drives. And light blue again. I mean, I don't need to make up any guesses, hopes, or any wishes, any beggings for something. Tomorrow the car's gonna be probably light blue even before we go into the race. At least in my mind. Ah, ich könnte auch echt breiern. So tomorrow, that race is gonna be doomed. I'm trying different ARB settings, but I either just spin it around from having too much grip on the front, or I'm spinning around for having no grip at all. Making the car turn with the throttle and just instantly losing it. By the way, you guys on YouTube, is that chat working? I saw some message earlier on in the system tray of Restream, and since I haven't seen a lot of messages yet, I wonder. I've seen no messages at all, I think, so I wonder if that is that chat is working correctly. Hey there, Nawi Kamal. Thank you for letting me know that the YouTube chat's working fine. Appreciate that. And appreciate your time. I'm already sorry, guys. You see a most likely more frustrated Michi than usually. Yeah, Twiggy, it is a new rally drift car. It's gonna be a huge show for the spectators tomorrow, that's for sure. You're gonna see a lot of cars off. Commentators will be busy spotting the cars in the traps. I think that is about sure to be said. I would love to just complete a lap without a fucking spin. But it's just not possible. And when completing a lap without a fucking spin, we're not even competitive yet. No, instead we just keep on spinning.
That lap was a 1:54.88.
Julius, I think the track itself is, I think it's a nice qualifying track. I'm not really sure whether it's necessarily a nice race track to fight on. But it is ultra technical. It is indeed fun to drive. So many different approaches you can do. And so many different challenges on the track itself. Low speed corners, high speed corners, retarded corners. No front wing. Again, from the 26 laps I just did, I think I crashed in 22. Crashed and spun around. Is it a little bit bitty buddy? That would amaze me a lot. If the YouTube delay is short. I mean, I put it to low latency, so could potentially be, but usually Twitch is like nearly real time. I see. That's interesting. Well, thanks for letting me know, little bitty buddy. And I understand people are more looking on Twitch due to exactly that reason. So dumm. Wie kannst du nur so dumm sein? Ah, that was one of the fucking stupidest mistakes. And that is the next thing. This track has two types of corners. Corners where you can run off. And if you run off, I'm gonna do a little example for running off. Like, you know, losing it entirely and go into this off track. And you wish for a wall to come. Because even if you regain control, whereas the track is somewhere here. There it is. There it was. You see what I mean? And then there is this hairpin where you do a slightest mistake, dead. Come on, it can't be that hard, can it? I probably this time need to really do 100 laps to actually be ready. Fass es nicht. So that is a completed lap. Like the second completed lap out of 30.
1:30.58.
Oh, this is embarrassing. Like honestly, very embarrassing. And we're nearly dead again. Had to wait so long after the left-hand downhill corner to get back on throttle. Amazing. Yeah, I'm thinking about going 4th gear to that corner, but look at the delta. The car is nice, the car is without power.
The lap was a
Yeah.
1:33.65. Yeah, Julius, the car is fundamentally different. I may even go back at it later today. Gonna have to prepare a good video though, to the reasoning first. So Michi gonna be in production mode tonight. 9999999. It fucked me so up. And that is exactly one of that things where you wish for a fucking wall to be there. There was an invisible wall that killed you, but you know, if you just do that, you are freaking losing so much time. Okay, I got enough of this combination. Gonna go for something different. But I can already tell you it's not necessarily gonna be better. Yeah, so the Ferrari SF70H is fairly different in that regard. Like, there is so much traction, and it's not impossible, but it is kinda hard to get a lot of wheel spin. Or let me requote this: it is easy to avoid it, and still going brutally fast. So it got its very unique style in acceleration and in driving you need to put on. That's what I felt from the first couple of laps. Then the FSR car obviously allows you to ride the curbs hard. I think the Ferrari SF70H doesn't necessarily like them. And that pretty much sums it up. Other than that, it's still, you know, it's a Formula 1 car, it's massive grip going on. I do not have had a good setup. I don't know if the car can be super aggressive or very tricky to drive. I didn't experience it in the standard setup. But then also, with that standard setup, I'm roughly 4 seconds off the pace, so I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something fundamentally wrong still. Nice. Get off there, or get in there, or get jumped there, and get spin there.
That was a 1:34.19.
Way too late on the brakes. Yeah, super lucky not to just die. No quick lap. By all means.
That was a 1:33.17.
Es fuckt mich sowas von ab. I'm not going to enjoy this race tomorrow. Probably also going to be out there with a pretty bad result, which will drive my mood really, really bad tomorrow night because of the self-expectations. But yeah, I can't even meet the self-expectations because I feel like a noob in this car. I feel like a bloody beginner. And I know you guys probably don't like me seeing frustrated, but I got limited amount of time all week. And I just share it with what I really need to share it. But if I could, I would just skip this. But I'm not like... I'm not at I'm wishing for, I'm at like this is how it is, so need to do something gooder. But yeah, honestly, the frustration level is huge. Are you just gonna soon reply to your message there? Yeah. If I'm expecting a difficult race tomorrow in FSR, 100%. And thanks for the nice journey wishes. Oh, little bitty buddy. I'm not sure if you really can say I'm handling it well. I appreciate your thoughts though, but
There's some voices in my head that just tell me to stop. Just stop.
That lap was a
31.7.
1:31.72.
Okay, after driving this, I definitely need to go back to the Ferrari SF70. Yeah, I appreciate that, little bitty. I'm really trying hard, like as hard as I probably can. I'm just trying to find the rhythm, to find the grip, and to find a way to go here. Tomorrow will be all about avoiding to slip off the track. It will be all about avoiding losing the rear. It will be all about avoiding contact while battling with each other. It will be all about staying on track and just wait for others to push and do the mistakes. And while saying this, I already know that I'm going to be one of the guys pushing tomorrow. You will see. Just in my mind, I just can't like sit here and do nothing and just wait for other people to die or not to die. So I'll rather take on the action, trying to do a move, trying to get ahead if I can do it. Which was the tragedy last Monday in the GT Pro season opener for us as well.
1:37.72.
I should have just kept my feet still and just wait. Would have been probably way better off doing so. Ach, das ist doch zum Kotzen, Mann. Ach, das ist geisteskrank. Guys, it's one of the final tries. Maybe I can do a 1:31.5. But Jesus Christ. As I said, I feel like a great noob at the minute. So again, for the final time, since we have upgraded our cameras for the streams, you guys enjoy a new qualifying view. You guys enjoy a much more sharp qualifying view in the future. And also, if the screen goes laggy and stuttery for me, I'm gonna switch over to this view so that I can have a clean and easy picture to race on, and you guys have a clean and sharp picture to see on. So we just have more diversity in the future for the streams, because at this point you guys are now able to see clearly what is on track. You even are able to read out my numbers and values. Maybe I need to check that. Maybe I need to move up some things to prevent from spying and stuff, but we will see out on that. We'll have to do some more research on my own pictures now. As people gonna use tricks and everything to maybe find out what actually is on the dash. The dash is fine. Can you see what's on the LCD apart from... Oh Mann, Alter. nervt, es nervt, es nervt, es nervt, es nervt so. Es nervt mich extrem. I'm gonna have, as I said, gonna have to do some research on my own. Anyway, guys, I'm getting too frustrated, and before I get into a fallout, I'm gonna finish it here. You guys will see a video upload hashtag soon. I'm going to do the recordings for that now towards tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm gonna be out of town before we hit to the Race Indy Pro Championship at Virginia. So that's going to happen tomorrow night regardless, but I'm going to be away in Zurich tomorrow, and I'm going to upload a video on why I'm going to be in Zurich, what I'm going doing there, and what you guys can expect on coverage there from tomorrow. So make sure you follow up on the YouTube channel, because that's where the video is going to be. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you receive notifications when we upload new videos. And also make sure you follow up on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, not Twitch, Facebook on the pages, because that's the place where we're going to put up info, where we're going to put social media pictures and stuff up. You're going to find those links for the channels in the description of the video or the description of the channel. Guys, I hope I can see you there tomorrow, cheering a little bit and enjoying a little bit of exclusive coverage of tomorrow's journey around Zurich. And yeah, for the minute, that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Amici Hoya. I need to somehow get started, like, yeah, to create an own quote. But anyway, guys, see you there. Goodbye.